Hi, my name is Michael with Atlas IED Training. This video is part 3 in programming a Blue Bridge touch panel. We're going to dive deeper into programming volume controls in the panel design. Let's begin.
Let's actually go ahead and put some control on this touch panel. Let's go to page 2. Click on the grid. So now we're on the page 2 grid. And let's bring some items in here. Let me go ahead and get this a little bit smaller right now. Let's open up our Blue Bridge 88 DSP. And let's make this a little bit more workable. We have a tiling function up here. It's the button with the 4 squares in it. When you do that, it gives you 2 equally spaced windows that you can scroll around in and work with these things. You can also, if you need more room, you can close up the libraries, and it gives you more room to work. So on page 2 here, let's bring some mixer functions in on this page. Let's go into the DSP. We'll go into Salon A, its mixer, and let's bring in the background music and the microphone functions for that room. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can left click and hold your left click down and draw a lasso around the items that you want. That's one way to drag things in. Another way is to hold your control button down on your keyboard and just click on the items that you want, which is what we'll do here, because I just want the labels, I just want the level controls, and I just want the mutes. So those are the items that I want for this screen. So I'm going to just take and click, left click and hold, drag them in and release. And we have our mixer dragged into there. Go ahead and close this. Let's untile this. Let's open up the panes on the side so we have something to work with, and we'll maximize our touch panel. Okay, so a few things you can do here. Let me just straighten this out. We can change text color if we wish. Say, oh, we want a white text color. You can do the transparent thing if you'd like. It's kind of hard to do these faders on a touch screen, so some folks like to stretch them out big. You can stretch them out big so you have a long fader. I don't care to do that. I prefer really a up and down push type button. So let's go ahead and we'll take this background music fader and mute. Let's just slide it over here to the side. Let's bring your mute button down here. Move that fader up. Let's make this mute button bigger so it's easy to push. So that's kind of nice. You can right click on a fader and say change control type. And this allows you to get some different types of faders. And there they are. So we can do a dial, we can do a text box where you type in the text. We can do an up-down button. We can do a scaled up-down. Scaled up-down is good if you're putting like a sine tone generator in, or you can do a horizontal slider. I like the up and down button for volume controls. There it is. We can resize it. We can make the decibel readout a little bit bigger by going over to the font size. We can take our label and stretch it out across the whole top of this if we want. This is probably someplace you bring a rectangle in to do some separation. So you can bring this rectangle in. Yeah. Let's see. You can use your cursor keys to center it and kind of get a better idea. If you need to make it a little bit bigger, you can. Let's make it a 4 thickness line in blue. There we go. So now our background music is just kind of isolated over here. So you can do this type of morph with these controls. The other thing that you can do is you can click on the control so that the properties come up, and you can set a max value for your user. So say you don't want this this background music to get higher than -10, you can just type in -10, enter, and then you can change the step size for every button push. Typically for background music, I just do it in 3 decibel increments. So I typed in 3, hit enter, and now every time they push the button, it's going to be a 3 decibel increment and change.
Thanks for watching this tutorial. For more videos, go to atlasied.com.